So much for arriving before sunset.
Oh, I didn't realize we were this close. Any idea what that is they built the village around?
The fallen ruin. I've heard some call it an airship. Though its flying days seem to be behind it. A shame, that.
You truly think a dominant's waiting for us in that village?
My scout has never given me any reason to doubt him. Which is why I think we should hurry. Come on.
Good evening and welcome back, everybody. I'll be ready for some more Final Fantasy 16. I made a little adjustment to audio. I was watching back the clip I did watching back yesterday's stream and realized that the game audio seems to be quite a bit quieter compared to my volume. So I tried to make an adjustment for that this time. Hopefully that helps. Hope all of you had a great Tuesday.
Figures up ahead.
But are they friends or foes?
Not another step! Keep your distance, boy. That's enough. You know what to do. Stay down.
More maluders. Why? What is it they want?
You're welcome to ask the next ones we meet. Let me know how it goes.
I love Sid's commentary. He's such a cool character. This is definitely my favorite version of Sid.
No sign of the royalists.
Or anyone else for that matter. It's too bloody quiet. Even for this hour.
What do we do now?
First we look for my scouts. You start here, I'll circle round the back.
How do I let you know if I find him?
Good question. Shout?
Subtle. I don't even know what he looks like.
That's a good point.
The village can't be completely abandoned, can it?
Oh, I did not notice that rat running by last time.
That sounds like a child.
I think that was her.
It's all right. I'm not one of them. My friend and I, we're with the Imperial Army. And we've come to help. Do you know where your parents are?
In the church.
Then I'm going to find them and make sure they're safe. Can you stay hidden here until then? To the church, then.
This man's gonna die if we don't get into a healer.
Enough of your barking, dog!
About time.
Stand back.
Who the hell are you?
Clive!
Thought you weren't coming.
You still alive, Gav?
Barely. Been doing what I can for the villagers, but...
I thought you were joking.
It's all right. He's with me. Is this everyone?
No, there were others. A pair of royalists came for the bearers just before you arrived.
Was a dominant among them?
Maybe. It's not like he was holding a sign.
I'll give you one guess where he's going. Clive, after him.
Any word from the scouts?
Not yet, my lady, but we have the dominant's companion. It's only a matter of time before we seize our quarry.
Very good. And what of the others?
The bearers have been taken to Caer Novent.
Some may still be worth keeping should the dominant elude us.
All is in hand, my lady. They will not be spoiled. I give you my word.
Gentlemen, a toast!
Will you join me? My thanks.
To Our Lady of the Wind. And the King!
Ugh. The Imperials drink this piss?
Well, it would go some way to explain their breath.
Lady Benedicta! Imperials!
And instead of killing them, you lead the rats straight to us.
Mercy!
Look what we have here, boys. An Imperial bearer. Good. I was getting bored. Boo.
Where did... What is that thing? If this means what I think it does, then Sid hasn't explained. Sick of Torgal!
What'd you get?
Sick of Torgal! There, boy! Sick of Torgal! Sick of Torgal! Not this time! Get him, boy! You know what to do, boy. Better be on your way, Sid. Give them all you've got, boy. There, boy. Get him.
There we go. That wasn't too bad. Global world.
You've got some fight in you, even for a branded.
Clive!
Look who's here to save the day. Is this how you recruit all of your charges?
Don't recall you complaining, Benedicta.
So, Sidolphus, remind me, why was it that you betrayed your kingdom? I asked you a question, Lord Commander.
Why? Because I'd had enough of you and your king's antics.
And yet here you are, stealing my branded. What are you plotting?
As if I'd tell you.
Lady Benedicta, we have secured the dominant.
Always something, isn't there?
And she's gone. Did she say where she was going?
No.
Then we head back to Lostwing. One of the villagers may have heard something.
But we can't just...
Which is why I sent Gav. The man has a nose for these things. Trust me. So, it wasn't about bearers at all. They were looking for a dominant.
Yeah, that's right. Thought we were hiding the bastard. Like any of us would keep a monster like that under our roof. Oh, no offence.
When no one talked, they started rounding up everyone with a brand. And then everyone without one and all.
And locked you in the cellar, hoping sooner or later someone would break. You know, things might have been different if you'd accepted my invitation.
Oh, don't remind us. We were all saying the same thing.
This is our home, innit? Don't mean we won't out when we can, though.
And that, I'll drink to.
Oh, come hear the tale of Lord Dion the Bold, who's tamed worms 1,000 and slain the 10-fold. 100 full legions the young dragoon led, and watched as 1,000,000 foes turned tail and fled. His lance levels mountains, it sanders the deep. The skies over storm breaks for
Listen, Clive. Revenge won't bring him back. It won't.
13 years ago, I watched a dominant kill my brother right in front of me, and I did nothing. But now I can. I can kill the son of a bitch and bring peace to my brother's soul. After that, whatever happens, happens.
Fate. You're content to be its slave, then?
His radiance would have us believe the Imperial host invincible. Yet here we find the Empire's cornerstone teetering on the backs of a handful of cowards and cutthroats. While Bahamut may lead 100 full legions, could it be that the young prince defends a house of cards ready to topple at the slightest breeze? Tell me something. Why do you not resist? Within you lies the power to slay gods. The phoenix perished in your flames. Yet you do not fight. You do not flee. You refuse your gift. Perhaps you are distracted. My offer still stands. Join us and you will be treated with the respect one of our kind deserves.
Lord Margrace, don't!
I'll give you a moment to consider your options. Do be gentle with them.
Clive. Wake up. Gav's back.
Canovant.
One of the Empire's outlying strongholds, though apparently not strong enough to keep out the Royalists. The captured bearers are inside. I'm sure of it.
If Benedicta's orders are to stay in the shadows, she won't be traveling with many men. Meaning, she'll be keeping her prisoners together and close by.
Including the Dominant.
So, we find a way into the fortress and conjure a bit of chaos.
What about me?
Excellent question, Gav. You will wait outside the care and guide those I free to safety.
And miss all the fun. Why can't he do that?
Clive doesn't have your nose. He'd stumble off a cliff before he even found the men. Come on, Gav. You're the best man for the job.
Well, when you put it that way. Suppose I'd better scout ahead for any surprises. Don't you let him down.
I won't. All right. Shall we?
Not so fast. We wait until tomorrow.
But he's right there.
And if we leave now, we'll arrive just as the sun comes up. Maybe join the guards in breaking their fast. Come on, Clive. They only just took the place. They'll be there a while yet. We've got one chance at this. You don't want to waste it, do you?
No.
Now that's settled. There's someone I want you to meet.
At this hour?
He's the owner of the tavern, and our best hope of getting a decent night's kip.
We haven't much, but you're free to look.
Quentin, my good man. It seems we'll be spending the night.
I thought as much. Where do you find that one?
Oh, him? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Quentin here is an old friend. one who is sympathetic to our cause.
Sympathetic? And he knows about your little sanctuary. I would never have guessed so many people were bent on setting us free. When last I checked, the mere thought would earn you a trip to the gallows.
I am well aware of the risks, as I am of the rewards.
And what could be more rewarding than your very own dominant of fire?
A dominant? Here? Now that I would like to see.
Meaning you haven't?
No, but nothing passes unnoticed in Lostwing. Take your brand, for example. People will see that at once. And I need hardly tell you how they will greet the inquiries of a bearer. You are afraid your words will fall on deaf ears, as they have ever since the moment you were marked. Happily, I can provide a solution to your dilemma, as a favor to Sid, that is. Take this. You will find it has the uncanny power to loosen tongues. May the mothers guide you.
This might be Imperial land, but here in Lostwing, it's his word that's law.
But how?
You don't need to worry about that just yet. Trust me. Everyone in Lostwing knows what that seal means, and what it means if they don't take note. Now we can sit here counting our blessings, or put them to good use and find that dominance. Your choice.
Let's see if this thing really works.
Alright, there's stairs around here somewhere. There they are. Or there's some stairs. There they are. This is the set I was looking for. I still have to go further up. I'm glad that the quests at least tell you if they're up or not.
Bloody cowards!
That a hanged man I see? Master Quentin must think you're important. It was a good thing you done today, getting rid of those bastards. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd be on my way to Ash by now, along with the others. Poor buggers.
These others, was there a dominant among them? A dominant of fire?
Might have been, yeah. Royalists seem to think there was, anyhow. A thin bloke all swallowed up in his robes like one of great Grieger's churchmen.
Do you recall anything else about him?
Only that he weren't alone. Was a young maid who went wherever he did, including the church, and wherever the Royalists dragged them both off to before you got here.
I see. Thank you.
Hi K9. My day was okay. Work was pretty long today, and I have a feeling work will be long tomorrow too. Only unfortunately tomorrow and Thursday I won't really have much help around this place. I was feeling pretty lucky that my mother-in-law and sister-in-law were able to come over so much to help watch the kids, but that won't be the case tomorrow or Thursday.
Ah, Master Quinton took a liking to you, I see. And there I was, thinking you were in bed with Sid. Wonder what Gav will have to say about this. Speaking of whom, if you see him, tell him thanks for looking after us. Now, what can I help you with?
I'm searching for a dominant of fire. Gav seems to think he might have taken refuge here.
We see a lot of bearers around these parts. But I do seem to recall one who commanded the flame. Now, whether or not that makes him a dominant, I can't say. But the Waluders certainly took a keen interest in the poor sod.
Did you get a look at him?
Didn't have a chance. One of the other bearers might have, though.
Thank you. I wonder if Sid's found anything.
Alright, and back we go. How was your day, K9? Did you have a good Tuesday?
Tell me that scowl means you've got good news. So, a shady lad with a hood, and his equally shady lass. Not much to go on, but... I've been thinking, if our friend is a dominant, why not just burn the royalists to a crisp? There's a reason he's holding back, and I reckon he has something to do with his partner.
What makes you say that?
One of the villagers I talked to said the two were separated. If the Waluders have her, our dominants like to think twice before starting any fires. Whoever he is, he's shown himself to have a level head. He's careful, cunning, and he doesn't want to be found. This could spell trouble. For us and the Royalists both. Still, it'll be a whole lot worse if we set off after them with bleary eyes and empty bellies. There should be a pair of pallets waiting for us back at the inn. Shall we? Now, about those beds.
Beds? I seem to recall your request being to spend the night. And for that, the floor will more than suffice.
Better than a wet rock, I suppose. My thanks, Quinton. Next time you're at the hideaway, our floor's all yours.
No need for thanks, Sid. This isn't an act of charity.
You don't say.
In exchange for my floor, I shall be requiring your services. The Royalists saw fit to erect a barricade across the road south when they occupied the village, and failed to remove it when they left. I expect it to be gone before you leave.
As you wish. Well, that took longer than expected. First time dismantling a barricade? It gets easier, don't worry.
I won't.
If we leave now, we'll arrive at the care when the shadows are at their deepest. Unless you'd rather wait.
No more waiting. The road south then? Unless...
So they did an interview before 16 came out, and apparently Yoshida and Toby Fox, I think that's his name, they had a different voice actor in mind for Clive, but they couldn't get him. They either couldn't get him or they had to like cancel or something, I don't remember what. But Ben Starr, who's the voice of Clive, was not their first choice. But when I hear that this game was inspired by like Game of Thrones and The Witcher, and hearing the presentation that Ben Starr does for like adult Clive, it just makes me think that they wanted Henry Cavill.
The road here cuts through Lorbert's Pass to Care Northern.
And I think he does a great job as Clive. His voice is very good. He's been doing all sorts of goofy interviews on like various podcasts or like live stream type stuff.
Well, you should know.
But I really like not just his not just his work in this. He does a great job. But I feel like a lot of people's voice acting in this is super good. I really love Sid's voice. He's definitely my favorite Sid in the series.
That's enough.
Woo.
this thinking.
Nice, so you just hung out with your mom and had lunch. Awesome, and you're gonna work on the Smash video. That'd be sweet, dude. I'm excited.
The king is up to something.
Can't wait to see what you come up with. If you have cool moments or you want to add meme type things, try it out.
Stunts, and he sent his best to execute it.
Stay down.
Hard not to crack even when it isn't crawling with loyalists. I don't care.
Oh, caught me as I was about to fly away. How rude. Could you imagine kicking a full-grown man in armor into the air? That's just like next level strength.
Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him.
Boom. So,
Sick of Toggle.
yeah, we got tomorrow, the next day, and then Rosh is finally back from a trip.
Much as I enjoy battering down the front door, I hazard this endeavour will require a bit more tact.
There's an old sluice that empties under the bridge. It should see us through to the lower levels of the care. Sid. We both know why I'm here. But what is it that you want? Why would you risk your life for a handful of outcasts? If anyone ever learned what you've been doing with their property...
They'd have my head in a box. But this isn't just about dominance and bearers, it's about all of us. What I want is to build a place where it doesn't matter what you are, but who you are. But our world isn't ready for a place like that. So, until it is, I use the power I've been given to show people there is hope.
So, tell me about this, Benedicta.
The best and worst decision I ever made. Don't underestimate her, Clive. A fight with her icon is not one you're likely to walk away from.
Garuda. Warden of the Wind.
Hey?
Hmm?
The land has fallen.
The Eastern Territories all but belong to the orcs.
I'll have my men ready to depart by noon.
Don't bother.
But what of the mines? Without adamantite...
The blight would have engulfed the mines ere long. Besides, you already have your orders.
Yes, my liege.
The dark swallows more of the realm with each passing day. The land starved of the ether that gives it life. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals, desperate for their blessing. The war we wage for possession of that blessing, it breaks us from within, hastening us to our own destruction.
And so you do what must be done.
I unite the dominants, that we may bring an end to the strife, and found a new order to see us unto tomorrow. The world must be restored, and I will see it so.
You might have already had Sidolphus not betrayed us.
Him again. Lust you still for his embrace?
But... of course not. My liege. I serve you, and you alone.
I remember well the day you first entered these halls. Your pale hand pressed into his, as if it would never let go.
That was a long time ago. Yours is the only hand I need. Now and always.
Soon, my dear. Soon all will know whose hand it is that keeps them from falling into the darkness.
Hold me, my liege. Never let me go.
One of our sentries has failed to report, milady. Your orders?
Pull the men back inside their care, Geralf.
He is here, then.
Have them lead Sid and his little pet to the chapel. I shall entertain them there. So you've come for me after all.
All clear.
That's a nice trick.
All right, here we go.
You'll have to teach me sometime.
Joshua could do this. I'm Clive von Rossler. Or Rossfield? Clive von Rossfield.
We should start with the dungeons. They may be holding the bearers there.
Maybe holding the bears there.
As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
In here.
As long as we keep ourselves on this side of the bars.
They're all empty.
And you're gonna give up?
Yes. Sid. This gate.
Need some help.
Oh my god.
What do you think?
So, if you didn't know, the PS5 controller has adaptive triggers, which means normally they just flick this easy, right? No problem. But some games take advantage of the fact that it's an adaptive trigger, which means they put like pressure behind it. So you have to push against it. And on that one, it can be pretty, on some of these, they're pretty heavy.
You hear that?
Unfortunately, yes.
Good news, lad. You're setting
I've never seen a zappy lightning right in front of me. This room is so dark. It's hard to see where you're supposed to go.
This door only leads to more royalists. We'd better find another one.
Take your pick.
How about a window?
Bloody show off.
For the record, I believe you can take either way, just the other way has a lot more
Well,
people to fight.
We found the Imperial garrison. Right where the Royalists left them.
Damn it. They're everywhere.
Give them all you've got, boy. Get him, boy. You know what to do, boy. Finished. Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Get him. It's over.
Never were one for half measures, were you, Benedict? These poor sods didn't know what hit them.
Oh, that's right. I forgot some of these chests you find actually buff your moves. I think that's the move I use. Yep, okay. Yeah, you actually can issue Torgal commands if you want to, but that's the one accessory I do use is the accessory of timely assistance, which means that Torgal does things automatically.
Seems they were expected.
You don't say.
You know what to do, boy. Give them all you've got, boy. Sick of Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Stay down.
I really like that move sucks our opponents in.
Sick of Torgal.
That one is.
The only way is through the chapel.
Then Great Grieger must have plans for us. What the hell happened here? Little late for prayer, isn't it?
Do I seem so desperate as to grovel at the feet of a false god? I was waiting for you.
Not for too long, I hope. All this for a midnight chat. Well, let's chat then. Where are the men and women you took from Lostwing?
You mean where's the dominant? Well, you shall be requiring his services indefinitely. Come back to me, Sidolphus. I need you. Think of all the things we can create together. The world that we can build.
You need me? Your king needs me. I'm all for building a new world. Just not his. That bastard's dreams are as twisted as his promises are false. And I want no part of them.
King Barnabas saved you, and this is how you speak of him. Have you no shred of loyalty?
What? To a leader who'd use me? Like he uses you.
You know nothing of me, Sidolphus.
You're right. I don't know who you are anymore. Or what you want. I only know what you used to say. That you were tired of running. That you just wanted to be free. Free of it all. You weren't lying to me then, so what changed? What made you think you had to sacrifice who you were to get what you wanted?
Sacrifice. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
If there's no shame, then why do you feel so sorry for yourself?
A rousing speech, Lord Commander. I was a fool to believe you might have changed. The only person I feel sorry for is you! I can't do this anymore. If you would stand between our leash and his dream, then you leave me no choice. Goodbye, Sidolphus.
Stand back, Clive.
Finish them.
Well, Sid. At least it's not 3 against 1. Not this time.
Get him, boy! him, Torgal. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal.
She doesn't look happy, Torgal. Come on.
Two-step. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him, boy. Well done, Torgal. Two-step. There, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Don't let them get away. Get him. Get him. Over here. Sick him, Torgal.
Whew. It's all good, Timber. No worries, dude. You came right in at the big action.
Sid, are you all right?
Do I look all right? Benedicta will be on her way to collect the Dominant, if she hasn't already. You can't afford to let them leave. Remember, she has wings, you don't.
What about you?
Before or after I catch my breath?
Sorry. Come on, Torgal.
We got another one coming up here in just a few seconds. Oh, I went the wrong way. Well, I'll grab the chest that's in here. If you're doing this playthrough on your own, I would recommend that you do explore and find the treasure chests, because some of them have really good accessories or good items in there, and you should hold on to that if you can find them. That room over there is a treasure room, by the way.
The withdrawal has been signaled. We leave.
This might take a
while. You saved him right as I was about to land my critical kill. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I tried to dodge, but I accidentally pressed my Phoenix button.
Better already. I'm running out of tower.
Our lady wants us gone before sunrise.
Where do they all come from?
Stay down. Sick of Torgal.
Woo, clearing that up nicely. There are a lot more enemies here than there was in normal mode. Or in story mode. Bye. Oh, I guess it's the other way. I don't have this place 100% memorized, and some of this is just guessing correctly.
He's supposed to be dead.
Oof.
Sick of Torgal.
Nice.
Get him, boy. That's enough. Sick of Torgal. Get him. Stay down.
She better not have flown away.
Can Torgo get upgrades to his armor? I have no idea. Oh, dodged it.
Get him, boy. Sick of Torgal. Not this time. Get him, boy. There, boy. Get him, boy.
I messed that up. I knew it was coming.
There, boy. Get him, boy. Kill you yet. You know what to do, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Oof. Which way is the right way? Or is it this door? Ah, it's this door. Nope, not this door. Well, what? I came through that one, right? Is there a ladder I'm missing or something? Torgo, where am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to go this way? Oh, I didn't see this part. So I did go the right way, but I didn't look through the side.
You know what to do, boy. Get him.
Whew. There you go. Love to see it. Yeah, I'm not sure if Torgo can get upgrades or not.
Finally.
I confess I expected more from the old man. And less from you. This is the second time you've bested my sisters. Men of your talents are rare indeed. Why cast your lot with such undesirables? If it is the hearth you long for, you will find more than enough warmth under my wings.
You know exactly what I want. Hand over the dominant, and I'll leave you in peace.
You would dare to make demands of me. Know your place, little lamb. Fool is the shepherd who heeds every bleat of the flock. And I will suffer yours no longer. Must I spell it out for you, Branded? No one is listening. No one at all! Ah! Come, little lamb, to the slaughter with you.
Wait, Benedict, I forgot to unmute everything.
Not this time. You know what to do, boy.
I love that Clive is like, not this time, after he just gets like slapped by the move.
There, boy. You know what to do, boy. Get him, boy. There, boy.
Dodging into it, I guess we will.
Get him, boy.
Ooh, dodge too early.
Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. You know what to do, boy. Sick him, Torgal. Get him. Sick him, Torgal.
Where is he? I want to task again.
You pay for that.
Yeah, Torgo. Eat, Torgo, eat. Oh, puppy.
Torgal!
Cry all you like. There's no one to save you now.
Too slow. Not this time.
Oh, I wasn't expecting the clap back from the other direction.
Too slow.
time to join your pet.
I'll bury you together!
Stay down.
Don't touch me! Roll for me!
Yeah, Tor, go get her. Thank you for the heal, Torvald.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you both!
Dodged.
Too slow.
Ooh, messed that one up.
Get him, boy!
Oh, I messed it up again.
Sicko, Torgal!
There we go. Whew. In story mode, I beat her when she was on the ground for that last segment, but not in action mode. And man, did she stand up and flip that around on me. Holy smokes. I had to use every high potion that I had and then heal again. Shoo. My goodness.
You are but a branded. How? How did you do it? How did you even survive? How?
The answer is simple, Benedicta. He was fighting for something he believed in.
Shut up! Why aren't you dead?
We've played your games. Now tell me where he is.
Who? What are you?
Clive? Clive!
Enough of this. What? She's gone.
What's happening?
Give her back! Give her back! Give her back!
My lady!
Where is she? Where is Garuda? What have you done to me? What have you done?
Look at me, my lady. We need you here.
What the hell is going on?
Her power, you took it from her. How'd you do that? Fuck me. I hope the bear has found a way out. Clive, this place is ready to collapse, and I'd rather not be here when it does. If your dominant started this fire, and I'm betting he did, he'll be long gone.
Damn it all. What was that?
I created a diversion as commanded, Your Grace. The villagers escaped in the confusion. As should we.
Yes.
Oh, look. Morning has broken. And here come the cavalry, itching to butcher the bastards who made them miss their morning gruel. Come on. If they catch us leaving a burning care, people might jump to conclusions.
Right.
Hey, what's up, Gabby girl? Welcome back. Okay, so I'm flying through this, but what this means is that I have the ability to switch between Ifrit and, or not Ifrit, Phoenix and Garuda now.
I think I do. I can feel it. It's inside me, along with the flames.
Well, are you not keen to try it out? What could possibly go wrong?
The bridge is closed.
No holding back.
You know what to do. Sick of Torgal. Get him.
Right, which one of these buttons switches there?
Keep your distance, boy. Sick of Torgal.
Woof. Yeah, that time I did command Torgal to heal me because I was pretty low. It's nice to do some unwinding watching. Yeah, I'm glad to see you enjoying it.
Oh, it's only me.
Damn it, Gav, are you trying to get yourself killed?
It's not me who's been playing with fire. Don't do things by halves, do you? This way. So if it wasn't you or him who freed the bearers, who was it?
Good question. Someone who didn't have their hands full fighting a bloody harpy, I guess. But what matters is they're safe. Something they wouldn't be had it not been for you, Gav.
Just doing me job, like. So, what about his dominant?
Gone. And after we were so close.
Well, I can track him.
Why would you?
Sid told us about your family. Lost me own to Imperial Steel. Sometimes vengeance is the only thing that keeps you going.
Thank you.
Go safely, brothers.
I reckon he likes you.
She's gone. She's gone.
My lady, you have to hold on. We're going to get
Gone. What am I going to do? Barnabas?
How long to the coastal road?
At this pace, we won't make it by sunset.
He'll know. He'll cast me out like all the others. What am I going to do? What am I going to do?
My lady.
Carol.
What do we have here?
Fetch a good price, I reckon.
But we'd be doing the slavers a disservice if we didn't praise her work.
Stay away!
It's all right. They can't hurt you anymore. Come on. Let's go home.
Is this it, Adolphus? My punishment for not listening to you? This wretched world! Deserves to die. It all deserves to die! Die! Die!
Sid.
Do you feel it too?
Garuda. By the flames.
She's drawn in too much ether. She can't control it. If Garuda isn't stopped, that vortex will swallow this whole forest, and us along with it.
And I'll stop her.
You'll stop her.
I heard it again. Someone is calling me.
Damn it, lad. That doesn't mean you have to listen. I should have gone with Gav. Clive, I don't think you understand.
I seriously
That's not
love
just
Sid's
windy
dialogue.
weather you're wandering into. Benedicta's rage knows no bounds. And that's on a good day. I don't want to know what's waiting inside that.
But I do.
Okay,
I have to find
so
out.
for the record, if you play this on your own and you come to this area, you might be like, oh, I'll just take down all these harpies. Don't bother, they respawn. You can take them down if you want the experience. 16 doesn't give you a ton of experience for like grinding stuff out. So there's not really a point unless you want to practice your moves or whatever. So do whatever is most fun to you. That's how games should be. I'm going to avoid them this time because I spent 30 minutes fighting them in my story playthrough. Which is probably why for a big chunk of the game I've been 2 levels over everybody. I really like the phrase somebody. Someone's calling me. Clive, that doesn't mean you have to listen. Alright, here we go. Back to cutscene. BRB in a second.
is in there. I know it.
Clive, was that...
The Dominant. The man who killed my brother.
Are you absolutely certain?
I've seen him every night for the past 13 years. Watched as the flames of his icon took Joshua.
Now!
It? I'm here, and so's Togo. Don't worry about us. You've been waiting for this. Go! Sid!
Forgive me.
For the record, I am going to just keep my microphone and everything off because we are just strolling into cutscenes and I don't think there's any fights here.
Where did he go?
Until we get to the big one. So enjoy your cinematic experience.
I'm not here for you, Garuda!
She's toying with me. I found you.
You called me! Why?
Alright, there we go. Fight an icon. We know Timur likes these big boss battles.
Where is he? Where is the Dominant?
Now that we have Garuda, once we like break them, we can tear them down. Force them onto the ground. I love this part of the song. Okay. I meant to get close enough so that I could dodge. That move. Oh my gosh. I'm confused. He has Garuda's power, but the icon is there. So that hasn't been explained yet, and it hasn't been explained in my own personal save file yet. But what I will say, I think what's happening is that Clive is able to use the abilities of the Phoenix because he was blessed by the Phoenix. I think what happened is Clive somehow, in a way that's not been explained to me yet, was able to take the like natural magical abilities away from Benedicta, which would be like the blessing of Garuda. So now he has Garuda's blessing and she does not, but she still was born a dominant, which means she still has the icon Garuda. They haven't explained it yet, but from the way I'm interpreting it at this part, it's like these people are born with the icons. It's like they're the host of the icon, and under certain conditions the icon breaks forth and they can fight, whether that is by extreme emotional state like we saw with Benedicta and Joshua, or sometime later, we do get to see some other icons and dominants, and they more willingly choose to step into their iconic form. So it hasn't been explained to me yet, but that's my interpretation of what has been presented to us so far. So I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out sooner than later. Okay, here we go. Now we fight as Ifrit. Yeah, you were right, but I couldn't say yes to that because it was too early. Clink. Level up.
Control it, Clive! It is you, isn't it, Clive? Stop this! Now! I said stop! You're too nice is your problem. Bloody mess, this. Clive. The ghost you've been chasing was inside you all along. They'll be damned if I know what that means. Why? Why did you have to listen to him? Benner. This can't be what you wanted, can it?
king is bold, or desperate.
Will you engage him personally, Your Highness?
Of course.
Grigor's breath fill your wings.
It's Muhammad! The prince is with us!
Reform the cohorts.
At once.
Your Highness.
Saboteurs.
Their attacks are frequent and widespread, even in the holy capital.
The capital? What of my father? Is
His
he...
radiance is safe. But he has ordered the city guard strengthened. We can expect no reinforcements.
That is of no matter. The Emperor's safety is paramount. I shall deal with our enemies here. All of them.
It was me. I killed Joshua.
Ah, you're awake. You're just full of surprises. First that trick with Garuda, then whatever the hell that other thing was. Didn't know you had it in you.
Do it.
Hey?
Kill me.
It was me. I killed him. I killed Joshua. I killed them all. I'm a monster. And I deserve to die. So end it. End it now. Please. Please. Ah!
I reckon I can take you, if that's what you want. But first, I thought I'd give you the benefit of my timeless wisdom. It seems to me, you see, that since you're still breathing, you might as well make yourself useful. Get dressed. Pretty as you are, you're not my type. I'll, see you in the hall.
What are you going to do now?
Okie dokie. Whew. That was a lot of stuff, right? A lot of stuff happened in that series of events. Holy buckets. I'm like scared every single time. I'm like, don't say over my file. You know, I've done every side quest and fought tons of enemies in my other file. I'm about 7 levels higher. And I believe it because all I've done is beeline for this. Yeah, that was a lot, right? Like, oh, poor Clive. Only to realize that it was he who was the second dominant of fire. He's the one who lost control with Ifrit and ended up killing Joshua. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot, poor dude. But we'll have to wait until Sunday to see what happens to our old pal Clive and what's in store for him. So, hope you guys have been enjoying your cinematic experience of Final Fantasy 16 with a dash of commentary. I hope you all have a good rest of your week. Make sure you have a good weekend. I will be back here on Sunday. Just a heads up, though, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I may be quite tired. I have a lot of things going on at work, and I've got a couple 10-hour days ahead of me. So I will be quite sleepy. Tomorrow, I'm going to shoot and record Pikmin footage, and then we'll get it over to K9. K9 is working on our next video, which is going to be a Smash Bros. Video. So I hope you look forward to that. And I don't know when we'll have it up, but I know she said that she was working on it tonight, and I'm going to record Pikmin tomorrow, and then hopefully she'll work on Thursday, and then maybe we can get a couple of videos out. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out again. I really appreciate it. If you're lurking out there or you're enjoying the live streams, consider smashing that follow button. I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, we will see you folks on Sunday. Have a good rest of your week and have a good weekend. Bye. Wrong button. Bye.